So Michael Knowles recently went on Tucker Carlson's podcast and he was asked about his relationship with, you guessed it, Candace Owens. And surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Knowles actually has quite a good relationship with Candace Owens, despite her leaving the Daily Wire, despite her being rather anti-Semitic, and despite her crazy antics. Apparently, she's more of a Catholic than Michael Knowles is. That should tell you everything you need to know. And by the way, he also talks about in this interview or this clip you're about to watch that Candy decided to convert. She converted to Catholicism and she's doubled down quite heavily on Catholicism. She goes to different service times, according to Michael Knowles, and she's there quite often. I mean, what's interesting to me is why she converted in the first place. What was it about Catholicism that spoke to her more so than, say, Protestantism, which is what she used to be? So when she was a Protestant, she supported Israel. And when she converted to Catholicism, you started to notice a major trend in anti-Israel sentiment. Now, Michael Knowles is apparently the godfather to Candy's child. And this clip with Tucker Carlson as well, this shows you that a lot of the stuff that they're saying online, it's one giant grift, but it's also a dangerous grift at that. They don't really care about what they're saying. Why would they care about what they're saying? All they got to do is continue saying the things that they're saying, being anti-Israel, spreading a great deal of hate, and all of their audience members just lap onto it. There's a moment in this clip, and I'll show you in just a moment, that Michael and Tucker go on about the fact that Candace is a huge star. Like, she's really, really famous, and she can convince you of something you never thought you'd ever be convinced of. Sorry, mate. She ain't convincing me of anything. And I'm not that delusional to think that Candace Owens is right about whatever she thinks that she's right about, because I think I'm smart enough to realize and see through her bullcrap. I'm pretty sure many of you that watch me have noticed and have smartened up to Candace Owens' lies. I have made video after video about it. I have made video after video about it, and I won't stop because the truth needs to get out there. Now, anyway, getting back onto Michael Knowles, have a watch of what he has to say about his relationship with Candace Owens since the day she left the Daily Wire, and it may actually surprise you. Have a watch.
Michael Knowles, do you miss working with Candace Owens?
Well, I still see Candace all the time because, I'm the godfather to Candace's daughter.
Actually?
Yeah. I'm the godfather to Candace's daughter. I'm very good friends with her husband, and it's kind of weird for America to hang out with. Yeah, we're have many Mayflower cigars, over the time, and I don't see Candace at work obviously anymore, but I do see her at church. She actually goes to the earlier mass than I do because she converted. She came into the church like a year or something ago, and in fact, I was the godfather to her daughter before she came into the church. And then all those smells and bells just kept pulling her in. And there was one time I was invited to the baptism of their next kid, and I just couldn't make it. I was visiting my grandma or something, and people kept telling me, like, "No, you should really come." I was like, "No, look, I mean, I love the Farmer family, but I gotta go see my granny, whatever, And they kept. I said, "What's this about?" I don't know. They have like a kid every 6 months, so like they'll have another one soon. And but then I found it was because she was being baptized. And she wasn't telling anybody. So anyway, she came in, and now at least I get to see her at mass. So
people love her. It is wild.
She has actual star quality. She has this thing. She could tell me something. She could tell me something not only that I don't agree with. She could tell me something about myself that she tell me I have blonde hair, and I would just. The whole time, I'd just be like, go on, tell me everything.
It's wild. I mean, I was telling this off air, but I just want to say it. I was in Oslo, Norway last week, salmon fishing with my kids. And I'm walking back from dinner with one of my kids in downtown Oslo. And this guy comes over and goes, Tucker Carlson? Yes. You know Candace Owens? I was like, yes. He goes, tell her that I love her. And I was like, how famous do you have to be where people will come up to you in the street just because you know somebody else?
Where people will come up to another very famous guy.
No, nothing to do with me at all.
You say, hey, hi, I'm Tucker, by the way.
It didn't. I was so impressed by it that it didn't hurt my feelings at all.
That is unbelievable.
But yes, the main thing that he liked about me was that I knew Candace Owens. I was like, wow, that's devotion. So I was impressed. I called her. I said, wow, man, you're really at another level.
Got to start trying that at restaurants. Can I get a free dessert or something?
I know Candace Owens.
Come on.
Not my birthday, but
if you have got so much star quality or star power and she's telling you about something she's more than likely made up because she's great at doing that. And granted, she's talented. She's very talented at lying. And people like that are psychotic. People that are very good at telling stories, lying about such stories as well, a lot of them are psychotic. Candace Owens is psychotic. All of the lies that she has been spreading, it proves to me she does not care about the impact that they make. I mean, you can just go through my back catalog. I have made video after video after video calling out a vast majority of the lies that she has been spewing. But no, Michael Knowles doesn't seem to care about that. Michael Knowles just seems to think, well, she can tell me whatever she wants to tell me and I'll listen to her, and she's got star quality. She's got star power, man. Like, I still see her outside of work. I'm not going to even bother calling her out on my show. Why would I do that? Because I still see her at mass. I still see her outside of work. So why would I bother saying anything negative about Candy Owens? And that's, again, it just shows you that this is the biggest grift. They've got millions of followers. Like, loads of people love these guys. So it's just proving like they don't care. They don't care what you think. They don't care what you have to say. It's just all about, well, Candy, Michael, Tucker, they all run in the same circles, man. Now, Roseanne Barr had this to say about this clip, and we'll finish with this. Candace and Tucker and Nick Fuentes and the like are like the Trojan horses of the West destruction. Now, this video clip that you're about to watch is in Texas. We have seen Michigan, New York, and the UK already fall, soon to be Australia as well. They are paid to trigger your Jew hatred and make you focus on a few million Jew halfway around the world, while the people who murder Christians and Jews and that hate the West are welcomed in without a whisper. Roseanne Barr, you bloody genius, woman. Hit the nail right on the head. Have a watch of this.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum. Muslim, right? Mashallah. You know, as a merchant, you have every legal right to sell whatever you want. But as a Muslim, I have a responsibility to educate the people and let them know that as a Muslim, you shouldn't sell haram. That the alcohol, the pork, the gambling is all against Islam. And so I'm just letting you know ahead of time, in about 30 days, we're going to start doing demonstrations around the city. The Muslims that have businesses with haram in it will let the people know that we have to teach the people the best. The Muslims have the best. So let the owners know you should begin to change the inventory, or we're just going to demonstrate. We can't stop you. You have a right to do it, but we have to give the dawah to let the people know the truth about Islam, okay? Okay, so get the haram out of your store. May Allah bless you. I love you for the sake of Allah. Assalamu alaikum.
This Muslim man walks in. Obviously, the guy behind the counter is a Muslim as well. But he's saying you have 30 days to get rid of all the haram. No bacon, no alcohol. It's bad in the religion of Islam. You can't have it. No, get rid of it. So these are the real issues, man. They're in our cities, walking around thinking they can control. what you eat and what you drink. Now, I'm in no fan of alcohol. I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life. If you want to believe that, it is actually true. My friends will attest to it. Never smoked anything in my life either. And I'm not in favor of like alcohol, but if you want to have it, I'm not going to stop you. But Muslims thinking they can stop you, that's a new level of insane for me. And I'm like, no, you should let people do. Doesn't make it right, but you can't control people. The Muslims in Sharia want to control people. They want to take over. And they're doing exactly that. That's in Houston, Texas, man. Texas, of all places. It's in Michigan. It's in New York. It's in UK. It's in Australia, Lakemba, Bankstown. Oh, we can't sell bacon because bacon is haram. It's bad for you. Sure. I think the ones that actually eat bacon are less likely to blow things up. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, so like Roseanne Barr said, Candace, Tucker, Michael, all of them are paid to lead you astray. I'm not. I'm consistent. And that's a very good reason. No one's going to try and... My character is far more important than money. Couldn't care less about money. Been doing this show for 4 or 5 years. Not making money. When I started making money last year, they cut me. They canned me. Then I was still making videos. So this is not about making money for me. I've worked my backside off. I'll have you know. I only got my ability to earn money back this year. And I've been working damn hard so that I can make this show better. I work my backside off, and no person is ever going to try and make me a sellout because I'll never be that. Just so you're aware. My character and me as a person, just Jay, is far more valuable because I've got to live with me at the end of the day. Candace, Tucker, Michael, the whole lot of them, I'm done with them. And you guys should be too. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.